China's e-commerce industry, a fusion of tradition and innovation, has championed a retail revolution that has swept across the economic landscape, becoming a global trendsetter.
The characteristics of the three major e-commerce platforms are summarized by the four elements of more, faster, better, and cost-effective. In the past, Alibaba pursued more and better, while JD.com pursued faster and better. However, nowadays, the e-commerce giants have all taken Pinduoduo as the standard answer, falling into a cost-effective approach. Pinduoduo only has 15,000 regular employees, which is 6% of Alibaba's workforce and 3% of JD.com's. Yet, its per capita revenue is 3.6 times that of Alibaba and 7.6 times that of JD.com. How does this company operate internally? In this video, we will use as many facts as possible to reveal how Pinduoduo has built a pricing mechanism akin to a black hole, drawing everyone into it. Pinduoduo is a company with a singular target. It has not pioneered new business models, created new technologies, or initiated investment acquisitions. Instead, it simply focuses on one thing: constructing a mechanism that encourages consumers, merchants, and employees to spontaneously pursue lower prices. Through a spiral similar to a black hole, products naturally become cheaper and more cost-effective. The spiral begins with users. Pinduoduo has eliminated shopping carts and encourages placing orders first before payment is deducted, compressing the consumer decision-making process to simply clicking a button. Next are the merchants, who aim to gain platform traffic exposure. The most important thing for Pinduoduo merchants is pricing. Each item's price needs to be lower than the next, as Alibaba may allocate traffic based on store units. Pinduoduo's bidding rules are detailed down to individual items. Even if a merchant typically sells well, if one item is just a few dollars more expensive than a competitor's, the traffic will be lower. Pinduoduo simplifies processes to allow merchants to focus on low pricing. For example, the process of listing items. On Taobao, listing a product involves 6 major steps and over 30 specific details, usually taking 10 to 20 minutes, while Pinduoduo only has 3 major steps and can automatically generate titles for products, allowing a product to be listed in as fast as 3 to 5 minutes. These relaxed conditions attract a large number of merchants. In addition to consumers and merchants, there are now Pinduoduo employees caught in the whirlpool of low prices. In most of Pinduoduo's operations, an internal horse race system is implemented, and employees are evaluated according to the 2-7-1 mechanism, with promotions or rewards given to employees. For example, during the recruitment phase, multiple groups can negotiate with the same category of merchants or even the same supplier competing with each other. When the business development department secures a competitive price for a product during recruitment and predicts the potential success of a hot product, they will add full site traffic subsidies and various resource support to artificially create peak, daily sales figures. They then sync the sales performance with merchants in the same category, stimulating them to sell on Pinduoduo. Driven by the force of the LWO price spiral, Pinduoduo surpassed 1 trillion in gross merchandise volume, GMV, in just over 4 years, compared to Alibaba's 14 years and JD.com's 20 years. In 2019, Pinduoduo also launched a billion subsidy channel, where the key lies in involving brands in the low price spiral. However, there is a natural conflict between brands and generic products. When Pinduoduo went public in 2018, brand merchants generally felt that Pinduoduo's positioning was low and refused to join. Brand merchants also felt that Pinduoduo disrupted their normal pricing system. For example, when the billion subsidy channel was first introduced, Pinduoduo's business development team would specifically visit various small and large distributors in Shenzhen, Huaqiangbei, and around the country to offer subsidies and preferential policies for phones, persuading them to open stores on Pinduoduo. For many distributors, offline operations are becoming increasingly difficult, so the arrival of Pinduoduo helps them clear inventory and improve cash flow. Initially, these distributors may hesitate, expressing concerns about selling their goods. In response, Pinduoduo directly purchases a large quantity of goods and resells them to demonstrate their impressive sales capabilities. Once distributors witness Pinduoduo's formidable selling abilities, they are willing to open stores on Pinduoduo. An employee from a domestic mobile phone brand told us that after they joined Pinduoduo and allocated several million in marketing budget to the advertising account, similar to their operations on Tmall, they found that they didn't even need to use it. They provided the lowest price for a product, and Pinduoduo directly offered free site-wide traffic recommendations. However, as Pinduoduo provides more resources to brands, the conflict between generic and brand products is intensifying. In 2017, the number of active merchants on Pinduoduo was 1.6 million. And by 2022, the last time the annual number of active merchants was announced, it had reached 13 million. Currently, over 70% of these merchants are generic product sellers who have supported Pinduoduo's rise and benefited from the platform's early traffic dividends. However, as more brands enter the platform, the free traffic allocated to generic product sellers is decreasing. The more intense conflict between generic product sellers and the platform occurs specifically with the rules for refunds. If you have used the refund-only feature, you would notice its bias towards consumers. For orders or credits under 20 yuan and for high-rated users, the platform automatically intervenes when disputes arise and directly refunds users instead of merchants.